What's going on, guys? I'm SimpleSimon, and today we're going to a place called Hunted Antiques and Collectibles. I've been there one time before. It basically is kind of like, from memory, it's just got aisles and aisles of random sort of stuff. But amongst that stuff, there is some stuff that I'd be interested in, maybe some loose toys. I'm sure there'll be some random comic books there. I can't really remember because it's been a while, but that's where I'm taking you guys today. Just a quick shout out to my some minions. Your support is greatly appreciated. Channel membership is now available. To find out more, hit the join button to find out about perks and exclusive videos and content. But always remember, your membership is not required. The best way to support the channel is by liking and commenting on all the videos. Let's do this. All right, I'll get here safely. It is a lot busier than I expected to be. There's a lot of cars in the car park here, but we'll see how we go inside. It is a weekend, so that's probably why it's a bit busier. Alright, let's go. Hunted Antiques and Collectibles is located in Baywater out here. There's the sign at the front of the main road there, and here's the actual building. And here I go, walking into the place, and all it took was a quick turn to the right here, and already I saw some things that interested me in this room here. I had a quick squiz through these PlayStation 2 games, and look at this basketball card. I had that card. I might still have that card. 60 bucks, not bad. This Iron Man statue here was pretty awesome, and it was right next to this Blade replica. I think Mad Spidey has that actually, and that was right next to this awesome RoboCop gun replica as well. So just minutes into my venture at Hunted, already there's a whole bunch of goodness. This is the only SimpleSimon slow pan of the shop, so soak it up while you can. These Star Wars minifigures were super cool, but look at this, $300. Are they really worth that much? I have seen some go for quite a lot actually. Some toys here, Ghostbusters, that's pretty cool. And there's just a whole bunch of randomness, like a Star Wars High Republic book randomly there. Batman with this weapon that's way too big for him. Is that actually for that figure? You got some Ezra there, which I've never seen that figure actually. Here's some coins and money. Now that's what notes look like when I was a little kid. I'm actually shocked how good condition those notes look. Obviously they've changed now to plastic, but that was the old paper notes. This cabinet here had a whole bunch of toys in there, so I had to look through here. And a lot of cool vintage stuff in here from all sorts of lines there. You got some TMNT, there's the old Terminator figure there, some wrestling, and look! Some Kenner aliens. That's my jam. Oh yeah. Now check this out. Disney on crack! Disney on crack. Look at them all. They're all cracked out. What a bunch of Disney junkies. Turns out it was just a Mad magazine. For $5, I actually almost bought that. Here's some cool artwork, some cool Boba Fett there. Who doesn't like some Audrey Hepburn? Love me some Audrey. Some cool art here. This Godzilla art, super cool. And this one next to it with the Pokemons on the Japanese style waves. Really, really cool stuff there. Now you want to get some anxiety? Check this mess out. Look at the floor. That's the floor right there. You could barely walk into this store. It was just like a bomb exploded in a little toy shop. But I went through there anyway. Didn't know what this figure was, but it looked kind of cool. They just had a whole mess of stuff. And you know, it's tough to want to dig through some of this. Some people love it. Some people live for digging through this. Now, back in the 90s when I was a kid, that right there, cassette Walkman, was the coolest thing you could have. Thought I'd throw in some My Little Pony for the bronies out there who might be watching this. And to break it up, here's some collectible tins. Now the funny thing about these places is no matter what type of thing you're looking at, you can always find something Batman related. This Batman figure looks like the first Batman figure ever made. What is that? I've never seen that before in my life. Now this right here was kind of creepy. Now you guys know I'm a leg guy, but this is one leg that doesn't exactly do much for me. Oh look, a foot. This stall kind of specialized in kind of horror style things, which is actually quite cool. This lamp here is super cool. I would never want it in my house, but I can't deny that it is kind of cool. Maybe for a Halloween party. Some die-cast cars. I know die-cast cars are a big thing for a lot of collectors. Hot sauce. You know what? For a guy who likes spicy food, I don't have any hot sauce in my house. That is a poor effort, and I might have to get some one day. I love Pez dispensers, and these ones are super cool right here. Now, last time Sarah and I were here, this game stall here, it's actually quite large. It is the biggest collection of games ever, like old games. Now, you ready for this? Get ready for this shot. Look at this. Boom. It is like a library of old vintage games. Xbox, Wii, PlayStation 2, whatever you can think of. They even had some Atari, I think these ones are from. And even randomly there'll be some Monsters Inc. figures. And last time, Sarah and I actually went through pretty much every PlayStation 2 game there, and there was a lot to find my copy of the Warriors, and we didn't find one, and you wouldn't believe it, but I actually went through it again to try to find a copy. I didn't go through all of them, but I went through a lot of them. And there's also some random toys stashed up in this little game stall here as well. This was cool, a Wildcats action figure. I'd never seen that. This must be peak 90s. When Image Comics thought they were running shit. And then after they left the game store, look at this! Comic books! So I had to go across there and flick through some of these. Not a lot there, a lot of just random stuff, a lot of Australian reprints, Planet Comics and things. Some random Archie, which is good to see because we don't get a lot of Archie down here. They're not that easy to come by. But they also had this cabinet which had a lot of cool little things. Cool little toys. That Han Solo and Jabba there is pretty cool. Some Skeletor action. Yeah, a lot of good stuff in this cupboard, but it was a little bit of a pain. I couldn't see the number on it. And what I noticed is they actually had all the cool comics in here. But I didn't want to go ask for the key just to have a look, just in case I didn't buy anything. But next time, I'll go and ask them. This is the actual TV I grew up with when I was a teenager. So got very nostalgic there. And then I finally found some Sanrio. I really want to get Sarah a gift because Sarah was up in Sydney for the week. So I really want to get something for her as a gift for her return. And you'll find out at the end of the video if I did or not. This store here belonged to a shop called Inacoma, which is actually a shop I want to visit and do a vlog at in the future. So stay tuned for that. I will get to Inacoma one day. Here is another anxiety bomb of mess. For those watching from the local comic scene down here, it reminds me of Evil Empire, but for toys. Get it? This stall here had all these cool anime statues, but unfortunately, I'm pretty sure they're all fake. Now, when I say fake, I just mean non-licensed statues and things. And I don't know for sure that they're fake, but the reason I say that is because when something is so cheap you can't believe it, then it mustn't be true. But in saying that, a lot of these cheap statues, even though they aren't the genuine licensed product and they are kind of knockoffs, these statues actually look really good. So there's no shame in getting them. Just realize you're not buying the licensed stuff. It's okay. This cabinet here had some cool stuff, some Pokemon, and some more Sanrio. So I had some more Sanrio stuff to go through and pick and choose a gift for Sarah. Got some Rat Fink there, and a cool Hulk and Deadpool statue in this one. This cabinet here had all these knives, but you know what they say? That's not a knife, because this is a fucking knife. Look at that, it's huge. Man, I wouldn't want to get stabbed by that. These statues I've never seen either. They, I think, also look like unlicensed knockoffs, but they don't look too bad. Like I said, there's no shame in buying this stuff as long as you know, because if you know, then you're not getting ripped. In the back corner, they've got a plant section for your garden and cool decorations for your garden, like the Power Rangers thing there, and this Superman. I don't know, do you consider it a gnome? I don't know. Here's some Disney stuff. Bugs Bunny's not a Disney thing. What's that doing there? A McDonald's dinner set and this massive Luke Skywalker figure that looks absolutely horrible. And then this cabinet here was full of vintage stuff. That's cool. That's my jam. Let's have a look through here. got some Star Wars, you got some Motu. Yeah, cool stuff in here. There was another Aliens figure, one that I saw earlier. They had the same one in here as well. Some Marvel stuff, so all kinds of good stuff there. It was funny, the guy in there, I don't know if he runs the place or what, or just works there, but he went to high school with me. He was like, hi, guy I went to high school with. I was like, what? I don't remember you. He remembered me. But yeah, interesting. He said we used to smoke weed together on the Oval. I was like, oh, okay, that definitely sounds like my high school. Anyway, I'm gonna get some food and then maybe drop past Aron's on the way home. So I stopped by Forest Hill Shopping Centre on the way to Aron's because it was on the way, and unfortunately I just wanted to get a quick feed, so the food porn isn't really up to scratch today, so I'm not really going to bother with it. I just ended up getting some sushi as well as an iced coffee chiller, I guess you call it, from Gloria Jeans. Yum yum yum. Then I got to Aron's Collectables. Now, I've been at Aron's a lot in recent videos, so I didn't get a lot of footage of the shop. If you guys want a better viewing of Aron's Collectables as a store, check out some of my other videos. I will leave a link to my vlog playlist in the description below, so check that out if you guys are new to the channel, and check out all the cool places that I've been to. So now, before I show you what I picked up for today, just enjoy this little tour of toy goodness. Alright, so I'm just going to do the haul in the car before I drive home. Hunted was, obviously, like I said, I've been there one time before. I didn't think I was going to be able to get much out of the video today. It actually is a lot better than I remember it being. Not that it was bad the first time, I thought it was great. I love going to those kind of places. You know, you just, like I said, there's so much stuff there that you're not going to see anywhere else. So, antique type shops that have collectibles too, I really, really dig it. So, I picked up 2 things from there, and I definitely will go back one day because there is some pretty cool stuff that they have. So firstly, Sarah's been away for the week. By the time this video comes out, hopefully I would have already given this to her. As you may have seen in a previous vlog, I mentioned that I like to buy Sarah Kuromi stuff because it makes her happy. I got this little Kuromi alarm clock. So yeah, I'll give that to her. She's coming back on Monday, and I think she's going to be back by herself, so I might actually leave this on the table with a little cute note, you know, that's how you do it, boys. And then for myself, I added this to my Aliens collection Kenner figures. Now this one's cool, so they all have some sort of, look at that, action pose thing happening, look at that. Woo! Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So this was $25. Now I actually saw 2 of them. There was one in another cabinet right before I left, and I had it for $29. This is a little bit loose, but still, I'm sure it will stand up, and the action part of it still works. So super cool to add another one to the Aliens Kenner collection. Hashtag vintage guy. I just left Aron's. I was trying to hunt down some cool loose figures, either Star Wars Black Series, Marvel Legends, or even some multiverse stuff. From Black Series, I was particularly after maybe a Boba Fett. If I can get like a Boba Fett loose figure that's in working order that's cheap, I'll probably pick that up loose. I don't think I need that in box, but they didn't have one. They had a lot of figures there, and the prices at Aron's are very reasonable. And if you buy a few things, they normally just, you know, round it down for you. They're always willing to do that. They're good guys in there. They're very knowledgeable on their stuff. But there was no Boba Fett Black Series loose there, so I went and looked at their Marvel Legends. There wasn't really anyone I'm really chasing in particular. I mean, I wouldn't mind the Ghost Rider that came out not long ago, but I didn't see that. So they had a lot of figures there that I'm denied about, but nothing I really needed. They did have a DC Multiverse figure, which I really wanted, which was the Batman Who Laughs, which I did get some footage of. But just looking at that figure, I don't know, it looks like he's got no neck. So as much as I want that figure, it doesn't look as good as I want it to look. So I don't think I need that figure anymore until they release a better one where he just looks better. I just find his neck is really hunched out. Oh, made my chins go really weird then. Anyway, I picked up 2 things from Aron's. First thing was a comic book. Last time I did a video at Aron's, I picked up a bunch of books, and they sell like a 1:25 ratio covers really cheap there. So I picked this Rian Gonzalez cover up. It was $19 for a 1:25. You guys who watch the channel regularly will know that Aron Gonzalez is Sarah's favorite artist, or one of her favorite artists. So I picked that up for myself. I have no doubt Sarah's already got that one. And then the other thing is I did pick up a loose figure in the end. I had this for $19. I was like, 19 bucks. I think I need it. It's one that I've actually kind of already got, but so I picked up another Kenner Aliens figure there. This is Hicks, everyone's favorite. Came with a missile as well. Missile launcher. Now I've actually already got one of these mint on card. The reason I wanted this one was because all my other alien Kenner figures are all loose. I didn't want to buy them in box because I was originally an in-box collector. If I buy something old that's in a box, I don't really want to open it up. So I kind of made it a mission to buy these cheap and loose, all the Kenner Aliens figures. So this one was 19 bucks. I'm pretty stoked with that. Hicks is the man. I've got Ripley. She's the only other human character that I've got, which I really care about. I bought her because I bought the power loader, and now I've got what, 4th or 5th Xenomorph from the range. So pretty excited. Got a good lot for the aliens collection there. And yeah, all in all, a pretty good day. So that's it for this one. Again, if you guys are newer to the channel and you enjoy these kind of vlogs, I will always have the link to the playlist of all the vlog videos that I've done. Don't forget to give the video a like, leave a comment. Until next time, I'm SimpleSimon. Tell your friends and keep it simple.